Hello everybody, so today I will work on the adding of the flashlight to the hand of my character and I will show you how I'm doing this. So here I have prepared already the static mesh of the flashlight. Here I have some example of how must be created the light of this flashlight. So what I'm doing, I already have in the game, where I have it over here. In the game already I have the pickup objects. It means that I have the main pickup object is this one, which has all of the scripts of the adding to the hand, interaction with the object, and so on and so on and so on. And the next thing what I have is already the child blueprints of the different objects which you may pick up. So the most similar to the flashlight is this one, is plumber. So I will just duplicate it and I will rename it. I will say that this is the flashlight, like this, and we'll double click. So first of all, we will have to set up, I will open the full blueprint. And first of all, what we have to do, we have to change the mesh. So I'm clicking on the static mesh. I'm going back to the folder with my flashlight, is this one. I'll just click on it. And when I will click on this arrow, so just the flashlight will be replaced over here. And of course, I would like to see how it is looking on the scene. Maybe I will have to change its pivot. I think I will have to do this. So I'm just doing save and close. And first of all, yes, I will put it on the scene. I'll just select this blueprint and I will simply place this on the scene. So as you can see, this is huge. This is very big. So it is not what I need because when I press play, so this is as big, maybe even as my character, and this is not what I want. And also the next thing is that it is looking into the opposite direction, and I need to look exactly like this. So basically I will also have to change this rotation. So first of all, I will remove this because if we take a look, so this is a few times bigger than the plump, and this is impossible, of course. So what I'm doing, I'm just taking this flashlight and placing it over here, and not correct. I will put this into the 0 position, and let me see how it will look like. So I'm going to the modeling mode. Now, what I need to do, first of all, I need this one, edit pivot. So I will rotate it minus 90. I will click accept. Okay, and the next thing, I think that was the pivot. It's almost okay. But still no, I will move it a little bit over here. So this one will be 0, and this one will be, let's say, 30, maybe, accept. So I've just edited the pivot. I'll remove it again from the scene. I will place it again, and correct. This is my mistakes always. 180. Accept. Again, remove. I always forget that, yes, like this, that I have to do the opposite direction. So if here I see it correctly, I must do the opposite direction of the coordinates. Okay, so this was regarding the pivot, but now I need to change the transform. Exactly what I need to do, I need to change the size. And I guess that I will do this 2 times smaller, so 0 0.2, 0 0.2, 0 0.2. I will say complete, and we will have to bake the transform, otherwise it will not work. We will accept, save all, save selected. I'll remove this from the scene, and I have on this scene my table, so I'm going back outside and let me see how it looks like. Okay, so if I will press play from here, let's say play from here, let me see how it will work. So, oh, very nice thing, very interesting thing. that when I'm testing here on this scene, I don't know what is going on. There is some issue with the hair. If I'm looking like this, everything is fine. If I'm looking like this, everything is bad. So I'll have to fix this. I don't know what is going on exactly. This, you're not looking on this error because this scene is still not set up correctly. So this is why it is setting me these mistakes, but I need to test over here. Why? Because I cannot work. Because here is the night, and I need to test in the night right from here. What the hell is going on with the scene? So I was able to find out what exactly is going on with the scene, and the issue was with the collision of the flashlight. So this is why it was not letting me get in. So let me see the flashlight. I think it's still too big. It's very big. It's very big. I will make it even smaller. So where is my flashlight? We will place it again on the scene. I need to edit the transform, and let me do this 0. I even don't know, 75 maybe, 75. Smaller, 0.5 maybe. Okay, let's check. So we will compile, we will again bake transform, except I'll remove this from the scene. We'll be able to leave only this one, and looks good. Compile, save, and I can press play again, press play from here. So because the flashlight was huge, and of course I changed its how to say, yes, I think now it looks okay. Now it looks okay. So if we'll compare this with the character, so its size, I guess, is fine. Again, so the flashlight, first of all, was very huge. I changed its size, but I was not changing its collision. So to fix the issue, what I did, I just opened the flashlight. Over here, the mesh, click on the collision and just remove the collision. Just click on this remove collision, and everything was fixed. If I will need the collision, I will simply add the new one, but for right now, I don't need it, so I'll just leave it like this. Nice. So what do we have to do the next? First of all, we have the blueprint over here, and for our blueprint, we will of course need the light, because this is the flashlight. So the flashlight needs light. And what I have over here, I have some kind of example of the spotlight setup, and I will just copy it and paste it into the static mesh. And of course, I will need to change its rotation and position. So first of all, I will set it up as 0, then I will rotate it over here. I will rotate it, I said rotate for 90 degrees up, so it will look to the correct direction, and I will just move this to the correct position. So I need this to be over here, so we will have very nice light. 0, 0, and let's say 17. So I will have the nice numbers also. Okay, we have the light here, looks good. Nice. Now we have prepared the blueprint of the flashlight. And now what else we have to do to make this thing work? Of course, we will need to add this into the hand of the character. So let me take a look on the big and the main blueprint of the pickup objects, which we take up. So first of all, we check the player, we remove the collision, we're setting up the ID. What else? Socket. Socket ID. Switch. Hide. Socket ID default. Add to the right hand. Nice. I guess that we will add one more. Yes, I will need one more pin. It will be the fifth one. And I will add this also to the right hand torch, because all of the things which I'm taking into the hand, so I'm taking this to the right hand, so it's okay. Then for our flashlight, to not forget it, I will click here and we will look for the socket ID. Where is it? Socket ID over here must be 5. So we will be able to take this to the right hand. Why it is 5? Why I will not leave this 0? Because here it is 5. It's okay. So I don't have any other choices over here. But here, when we add this into the character, because I have here also the part of the script where character is coming closer to the object, it's rotate according to the object, then it will play the animation to pick up this object. Then dependently of the position notification of the animation montage, it will do the things like adding to the hand. And over here, we will have to add one more position, the first one. Why? Because it has exactly the same socket ID for all of the positions. First of all, I need to know in the character that it already has something into the right hand. And in case if I will want to take something else, so first of all, we have to drop the previous one and then take another one. So I will take here, this is the 5th position, and we'll attach this to the right hand. And over here, I will need to add one more position. And then over here, I will have to add the new variable. Why? Because this is the variable which is setting in the animation blueprint. And of course, the animation blueprint will be different for the flashlight than for the all other things, which is holding on the right hand, because the flashlight must look forward. So here I have the very simple thing. Here is the live blend per bone, and it says that when I'm holding something into the right hand, when this variable is true, so I will play this animation. So what I will do, I will just select all of those things. I will move them. I said select, and I will move them to the left, and then I will duplicate this one. I will connect this to the base pose, and this one will go to the base, yes, to the base pose. And now what I have to do, I need to set up the variable, another variable for this one, because this is not storage, but this is the flashlight. And my variables are over here. This is the custom variables, and I have here the right hand storage. I will just duplicate this one, and I will rename this. So this is the right hand flashlight. Then over here, when I'm doing those settings, I will just change the variable to the right hand flashlight, and we will need to search for it. Here it is, right hand flashlight. So it is selected, and now we will need to change the animation. So first, layered blend per bone. What it say? It is saying from which bone we will start to combine the layers. And in my case, this is the clavicle R. Why? Because in the here we will start doing this from this right position. And of course, to be able to add something into the head, we will need the socket. So in the right hand, I just created the socket, and I will attach everything to the socket. So from this part of the hand, from this part, we will start to play the animation which we need. So it is saved. We are going back to the animation blueprint. I will not change this thing. I will need to change the animation. So I'm opening the animation, and I will have to duplicate this animation. So just search where it is. It is over here. So I'm duplicating it, and I will name it right hand flash light. Save all. Save. We will need to save all of the settings. And over here, I will search for the flashlight. So we have replaced the animation, which we will use. Now, the duplication is not enough, because if we will take a look at the animation with a double click, I will open this. So you will be able to see that here, the right hand is just looking up. And this is not what we want. We need it to look forward. So now I will stop the animation. I will find the bone. I need the right hand bone here. I guess the forearm, we will have to move a little bit the forearm, because what are you doing? You are just imagine how you are holding the flashlight. So first, your hand is forward because you have to see what exactly is in front of you. Now this is a little bit down, and of course your hand is down, so the light will go forward because you need to know what is in front of you. So let's test if it will work. But first of all, we will complete with the settings. So we have created the animation. We have replaced the animation. Very nice. Here I have shown you that we will need a socket. So we don't need this mannequin anymore. Why I'm using mannequin? Because I'm using the GASP, the game animation sample. And in this character, sandbox character, so it has the first of all the mesh. And after under, I have my Genesis 9 characters. So this is why I must add everything what I want if I wanted to move accordingly. So I will add this to the mannequin. Now, we are again into the characters blueprint. So first of all, we have set up that if we will take something else, we know that we already hold something into the right hand. Now we are moving to the right side. We are going to the animation blueprint. And we will need to add another variable. So if I will, because as you can see, it is over here, and we will set right hand flashlight. So we will set this variable to true. We will connect this to the fifth point into the switch on int. So I will just switch this on int. And what we have to do, we will connect this to all other things because we will need to change the HUD, we will need to change the settings and so on. Then when we have set it up for the animation blueprint, we will go up over here. What is here? When my character has collected the item, I just disable the collision of this item which it collected. I'm just switching off the simulation physics and the gravity, of course, because I don't need it to move. And then on the base of the socket ID, in my case, I need to add here another one. I will add this to the hand. As I have told, I will add this to the torch. So I will just connect this fifth to this one. How it look like? It is very easy. Add component to component. So here in my character, I have already the static mesh added, and I'm adding that I need to connect this to the socket name like this. I'm selecting the rule, so snap to target, rotation snap to target, and the scale I'll just leave it like this because for me this is easier to work. Okay, then we will simply hide the widget, which is showing when the character is coming closer to the flashlight. So let me see what exactly we will have over here. Another thing, my flashlight, my how to say, the pickup object has the different system of pickup. It may be taken from the floor, it may be taken from the normal table and from the coffee table. And if I will look on my character here, when it is playing the animation of the picking up items, I have here the different animations. So I have the grab normal, which is, if we will take a look, this is just grabbing from the normal table. So this is 0.3, and its ID is 1. When we will take this from the coffee table, so the ID will be 2, and if we will take it from the floor, so the ID will be 3. Just to make it look nice, I will simply duplicate my flashlight. Another one, I will move to the table. I want to take it from the table here. Let's say like this. So I will move it over here. It will be this one, and I will need to change the pickup ID to 1. Put back ID, I will leave it like this, and I have here a very nice variable. In my blueprint, I have very nice variable which is saying change this to number 3. Why? I will show it to you because it is very easy. So what we have over here, we have here that if this variable set to 3 after pickup, it means that you are taking the flashlight and you can drop the flashlight on the floor, and of course you will need to be able to pick it up from the floor. So in our case, I will mark this checkbox that I need to be able to take this from the floor. Because of course, if I will drop it, it will fall on the floor and I need to be able to take it from the floor. And then I will duplicate it again. I will place this on this small table, on this coffee table, how I'm naming this. And let me move it too far. Nice. So we will move it over here. Okay. And nice. So, and this one will be number 2. And of course, we will mark this checkbox to the 3. I don't need to mark this checkbox for the 3 for this one because it already has the ID 3. It means that I will pick it up from the floor, I will put it back to the floor, and then of course it will keep 3. So I will be able to take it again from the floor. So we have 3 different heights: floor, table, coffee table. And now let's check what will happen if we will try to take it. So play from here. Okay, let's say I would like to take this from the floor. Object name, we don't have the object name, of course, because we didn't created this object name for this pickup object. Nice, 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 nice. Let's check for the name, object name over here, and this is empty. So it will be the flashlight. Okay, not this one. Compile, save. We need to change this into the flashlight. So here, the flashlight, compile and save. Now let's check again. I will ignore all of those errors because this scene is not complete and it still has a lot of different settings which must be done, and this is why it shows me so many mistakes. Still not working. We'll check why. If I will take error, nothing has happened, nothing has happened. Why? Let's check what is going on. Okay, so, what's wrong? Okay, this no, this one no. Post ID has nothing in common with this. Voiceover, random replication, collision, nothing. Nice. Okay, so only those settings. Put it back. This not. Maybe pickup object don't, but this one yes. So we have here the flashlight. Everything is set up. Save. Why we don't want to work, darling? And what if I will just remove this from the scene and add it again? Put it a little bit up. Well, set it a little bit down just to see, not a little bit up like this, just to see what will happen. Press play, play from here. Nice. Okay. Bye. Send posture. No, 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 no. French, books. No, it has nothing in common with this flashlight. So why my flashlight just doesn't want to work? Object name. Okay. Arrive. Menu. First point. The name is already here. Okay. 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 What are we doing with the name? So construct. And we are going over here. How is the name set up? Let me check. Show widget. Layer trigger. Open menu. Show widget. Show widget. Show widget. View visibility. Okay, but in the construct, we will have to set up the name. I think. Set object name. So set object name. Pick up objects. underscore we will remove, and we will set up the object name. And I want to see in the print string what is going on over here, because I think the issue will be here. Green color for the 22 seconds, and like this. And let's see flashlight. Okay, let's go. Okay, set object name, so pick up object. Very interesting. So, object flashlight. Pick up object. We will remove. We will leave this. Remove and set object name. Okay. I'll save. So I just figure out why it is not working, because as I have said, my scene is not complete. So we will have to complete it if we want to make it work. Let me see if I'm able to find this. Here it is, track the settings. I'll just place this it over here. I will set it up for 0. The track the settings is my blueprint, which is containing all of the important information for the settings of the scene. Let me check if Unreal will not crash with this. Yes, my mistake. Because a lot of things is not working if the character settings is not on the scene. So fade, I will just remove the fade because here it will not work. Let me check. Okay, now will it work? Look, everything is working. Excellent. So we will press R and let me see. I'm able to take this. I'm able to take this to my hand. But as I can see, the issue is that it does not work correctly for the holding. As you can see, this is not my animation. This is not my animation for the holding, and for sure this is holding incorrectly and is not looking into the correct position. So let me check why. We have set it up that we want to pick up it from the floor. We want to attach this to the right hand. We want to set up a right hand flashlight, and when I know why. Okay, so first of all, what I will need to do, I will want to set up the print string and to take a look if it is really going over here. So first I'm changing color to green. I'm taking this to 22 seconds. I will compile and save. Now I will have to remove exactly the same print string from the here it is. I was checking if I'm crossing if I'm connecting with the flashlight, so I had to set it up like this. Now let me check. R. Yes, it is R. It says it's okay. Okay, never mind. So what do we have in the animation blueprint? Right hand flash, right hand flash right. Okay, okay, okay. We're setting it up over there, but it seems that here I have the issue. Why? Pick up object. Let me check. Maybe this one is making the problem. Okay, so play from here again. Error. R. I've said R. Nothing. Let me check. So what I will do, I will simply open the animation which I'm using for this flashlight, and I will take a look at what is going on. So I'm just going over here, I'm double clicking on the animation, I'm going to this animation, and I will leave this to the left. Again, right hand, right upper arm, forward, not to the left, but upper arm. Change the setting. Forward, lower arm, down, hand, forward, S on the keyboard to save the settings, and just take a look, of course. So everything is fine. Now we just need to set it up correctly because right now the position is not good. So how I'm holding I'll just think how I'm holding the flashlight. Maybe I need this. Yes, I need the forearm to a little bit down. Fine. So I can just take it from here. I will place two windows, one near each other, and I need the right lower arm. Where it is over here. So we will just rotate it as much better. So I will place it because it does not look natural. So let's do it like this, even a little bit more. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Maybe a little bit closer to the body, even more closer to the body, even more closer to the body. Okay, now it looks correct. I guess. I hope. Maybe even more. Okay, now it looks much better. She's holding it correctly. This is the correct position. Maybe not so, I will also edit a little bit the pivot of this flashlight. I will move it a little bit over here because this is not looking natural into the hand. So we will fix this into the second. Just save this setting and let's walk a little bit to see what is going on here. Just take a look. I'm able to walk. Okay. What do we have here? Let's go. We have here the stairs and they are very dark. Okay, nice. So when she's walking into the very dark place, she's able to use the flashlight and everything is excellent. She's walking with a flashlight and it is working, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. What other place we have here? Let me see how she will run. Well, she's running, but this is normal because when she's running, she's placing her hand a little bit down. This is the animation of the running. Never mind, but when she's working, everything is fine. And even when she's running, everything is excellent because she want to see what is behind her foot. So she's placing the flashlight into the floor, and this is also looking good. So what do we have over here? And what is this? And what is this room? What do we have here? Excellent, excellent. So we can check what exactly is in our dark rooms. Let's run outside. Okay, so everything is working, everything is fine. I will just don't look in this dynamic force. This is also one of the things which I will have to add on the scene, but this is not so important right now. So what is the most important thing is that what I was saying that I need to change for the flashlight the pivot again because it is not looking natural and it is not looking good. So when I will place it over here and I will just come a little bit closer, I will do not the transform, my mistake, back, edit the pivot. And here we have the options, what you want to check. So if I will place this on the center and move it a little bit down, just a little bit, accept, save. Now let's check what will happen. So I will remove this from the scene. I will go back outside. Where are my flashlights? I will press play from here and let's see what will happen. arm. Did I get? Nice. Yes, now it looked much better. And even I can change this to be in the center. Now I guess it like this is okay also. Not bad, not bad at all. Nice. So I can put it back on the floor. Then let me check what will happen. I just take a look. We are not switching off the animation. Here we have the mistake. And why we have this mistake? Because we're setting up through the flashlight into the animation blueprint, but we are not doing this to false when we put it back. So first of all, I will connect this back over here because it is not making me any troubles. And now when I will go to the animation blueprint, I will just copy this. I will search for find reference by name, this one. And let me see. So we have the through item because I'm able to through the items if I want to do this. I will show you how I'm doing this. So I will set it up to false over here when I will through the item. And of course, to make it nice, I will just double click. I will arrange it a little bit. Now, the next thing we have to do is, this is when we take it. And the last one is when we drop it. We also have to switch it off. So our animation will stop playing. I'll paste it here. Save, save, disconnect. Now connect this one, so we will know that we have to change this into the animation blueprint. Compile, save, very nice. Save also this one. So everything is saved. Now we can play over here. Play from here. Very well. Let's go to the table. Let's see what will happen if we will take this from the table. Okay, we take this from the table. Everything is working. So now if I would like to drop it, take a look. I can throw it. Nice. So this one is flying. Now let's go over here and let's see what will happen over here. Nothing will happen. And I even know why. Back, forward, R. It is not working. And why it is not working? Let me check why it is not working. Play from here. F8, and I want to see the first thing if here is the navigation. Here is no navigation, so this is why it is not working. Because when I'm picking up the object, so what I'm doing, I'm moving the character with the simple move to the object which she must take, and as here is no navigation, so she's not able to take it because she's too far from the object. So let me see if I can do this, if I can do it easily without any navigation. Let's check it out. No, I'm not able to do this without this one. Okay, so what would we do? We will add blades. No. Here it is. Band volume, and there is here. Let's say 2000 per 2000. I will place it just over here just for test, and let me see if it will work. Play from here. Okay, let me check if this will work. Or yes, it is working. So the issue was the navigation. Okay, she is able to take this, and if I will go a little bit over here, let me see what is going on. As you can see, this is working also outside, not only the inside, so we can discover what is around our scared house. So if I will put R, it is placing it on the floor. Nice. And what just happened? It just fell through the floor. Why? Because it doesn't have any collision. Because of this. Okay, so where is my mesh? My mesh is over here, and collision and capsule, I guess capsule, simplified collision. Let me see if it will work. Settings, default, block all. Okay, let me check if it will work. So, play from here. Now, first of all, I have to check if she will be able to pick it up when it has collision. Yes, without any issues. Now we want to place it back, and let me check. And everything is working fine. As you can see, our flashlight again disappeared, because I guess that here will be also the issue of the floor. As you can see, this is appearing and disappearing because the floor has the different levels, and as the scene is not set up correctly, so it is just doing crazy things. I will have to complete the settings of the scene. So it is working. Excellent. If I will take it from here, just have another idea. Okay, nice. Let's run inside. I'll just open the floor, and if I will put it down over here, what will happen? And here it is working. So as I was saying, everything is working fine when it has the correct collision, because the flashlight already has the correct collision. The only issue was my scene, basically the landscape, and inside it is working correctly. So ladies and gentlemen, it was the tip how you can set up the flashlight, how I was setting up the flashlight for my game. Another time, if you have any idea what the hell is going on with this hair, so just give me a tip, please, in the comments. If you like this manual, give me the like, subscribe to my channel to not miss my other videos, and I hope to see you the next time. So love all of you, and see you again.